What's going on, guys? Defy Shadows here, and welcome back to Mass Effect. This is episode 5. Last time in episode 4, we cleaned up what was left of our mission on Eden Prime, which was kind of a shit show. And then we came here to the Citadel, which is the center of all galactic politics. We're currently in the Presidium, which looks beautiful, even though this game came out like 10 years ago, almost. And now we need to go talk to the Citadel Council and let them know that their Spectre, Saren, is kind of a piece of shit. And then we'll do some exploring, maybe visit some shops. Look, there's a mass relay replica there.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Is that what that thing's called? A keeper? Alright, well, maybe we'll find out some more about the keepers a little bit later. Alright, it's our first elevator. Hooray! For those of you who have never played Mass Effect 1, loads during elevators, and it's kind of annoying. But sometimes there's some really interesting party dialogue. So mostly I'll be cutting out the elevators.
We've made our reports. Now we just have to trust Ambassador Udina.
But if there's something interesting that they say, I'll leave that part in. So, yeah, I'll probably just cut this part out. Alright, here we go. The top part of the elevator. Hopefully I remember to cut that out, so you guys don't have to sit there and listen to that. This is the council chamber. Who are these guys? Let's see. Executive Palin, we met him on the last episode. What are these guys up
Saren's
to?
hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the C-Sec investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Garrus! So many feels. I mean, who's that guy? He doesn't have any kind of part in the story. Or does he? I'm really bad at keeping spoilers out, but I guess I didn't spoil too much there. Alright, so let's go.
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Don't mind me.
Allowing humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No.
Just eavesdropping.
Next, then the Elcor.
You may be right.
Alright, that conversation was boring. You're just talking politics. I mean, it wasn't boring, it was interesting. But we have more important things to do right now.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation by Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
You're the one who destroyed the beacon. Then you tried to cover it up.
Shift the blame to cover your own failures. Just like Captain Anderson. He's taught you well. But what can you expect from a human?
You can expect me to kill you the next time we meet.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres. He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
Great.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone. behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Doesn't it look worse if we have a piece of shit human in CSEC?
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Maybe they'd let us join the Council if we were more willing to cooperate with the other species.
Of course they would. If we did everything they told us to, they'd love to have us on the Council. But it wouldn't be much of a deal for us. I understand their
That's a good
side.
point.
They don't want us dominating the Council. It's founded on cooperation and alliances. But we have to look out for our own interests too.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright, well, we have our job. We need to go figure out some way to prove that Saren is guilty.
That guy's up to something.
We might make this episode a little long.
The one over by the Keeper.
You're not supposed to disturb the keepers, right? I might make this episode a little bit long, just because there was so much talking, but let's just see what this guy's up to.
No, I wasn't. Never mind.
Huh. Yeah, that's... not
yes, is there
suspicious.
something you want?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
So these things wander all over the station and like do maintenance work and keep things running, and we don't know what the fuck why? We don't know why? That makes a lot of sense, right? So maybe we should figure out what makes them tick, or you know, why they do what they do. I don't know if I remember where all the keepers are. I think there's like 3 or 4 in here.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the councilor's assistants.
We'll talk to him in a second. There's one over here, and I think there's one on the other side. All right, I'll talk to Admiral
Commander.
Kahoku now.
Commander.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk yet? Okay. Oops. Yeah, so the details about Captain Anderson's mission with Saren is the main story of the first book, Mass Effect Revelation, I believe it's called. And it's actually a really good read. So if you guys are readers, you should definitely check it out. I actually read it about a month ago. And I'm not going to spoil anything here, but it definitely is a really good prequel to Mass Effect. Just kind of the series in general. Explains how everything got started. Alright, time for more elevators. I'll see you guys at the bottom, unless there's something interesting.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
Alright, that was a fun elevator ride. Scan this keeper. Totally not disturbing the keeper. Why would you even ask that? Totally wasn't doing that. Promise, there wasn't nothing fishy going on here. Shh. Alright. Let's go. I think this is the financial district, or like financial shops. I don't know. There's some stuff over here. We're gonna go check it out. My brain can't think right now. I might like fast forward through some of these sections where we're like walking through big areas. But this is Barlavon's shop. So he was an agent for the Shadow Broker, who is a quote-unquote necessary evil. It's kind of shady if you ask me. So let's see what he has to say.
One of the Earth Clan. Ah, a very famous one, yes? You are the one called Shepard. It is a great honor to welcome the heroes of the Blitz.
I love the way the Volus talk, man. Let's see.
You've got me at a disadvantage here.
Forgive me, Earth Clan. My name is Barlavon. My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed. I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
I heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard. But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
Yeah, I'm not fucking playing games with you, man. I just want to know answers.
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander. This information is worth a small fortune. But this is an unusual situation, so I am going to let you have it for free.
Mm-hmm.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
How do I find him?
I heard he was paying Citadel security a visit. If you hurry, you can probably catch him before he leaves the C-Sec Academy.
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with C-Sec?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single, strong community.
What makes the Presidium so special?
It is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find down in the wards, Commander. It's always full of surprises. Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
Most people think I deal in finances, but my real currency is knowledge. I trade information, and it has made me very wealthy. But the Shadow Broker is the true master. Every day he buys and sells secrets that could topple governments, always giving them to the highest bidder. Yet somehow he never seems to upset the natural balance of power. All those secrets being passed around seem to even out. Nobody ends up with an advantage in the end.
Any guess what his identity might be?
I don't know. Nobody does. The Shadow Broker could be any race, any gender. I have a theory that it's actually an entire group working under one identity. How else could they juggle so many contacts at the same time? How else could they keep all that information from getting crossed? But they've got the perfect setup. Every government is forced to play their game so they don't get behind. But no matter how long you play, no matter how many secrets you buy, you can never win.
I thought you'd know more about the man you work for.
From time to time, I come across information I sell to the Shadow Broker. That's my only involvement. I like it that way. The more you know, the more dangerous the game becomes. I don't like danger, Commander. I'll leave that to you.
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Alright, well, Anderson already told us that he doesn't do anything illegal, apparently.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, so we got some info on a Krogan, apparently. I don't think we've met a Krogan yet. A shopkeeper. Alright, let's do some shopping. I don't really think we have enough money for anything that's worth it.
This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Who are you?
This one. Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture. Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
I'd like to see these rare and wonderful items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Let's just take a look here. 70,000. How much do I have? 1,400. All right. All right, we got licenses. So there's a guy when we finally get our own ship. There'll be like a requisitions officer that can sell us stuff based on like what licenses we purchase from shops around the galaxy. So this is a keeper here, right? There we go. Level up. Sweet. Alright, I got 3 points. What am I gonna use? Lift. So increases biotic protection and shotgun damage by 5%. Lift, warp, and 1 in pistols. I want to get shotguns unlocked, because that's what I'm going to mostly try to focus on. Just because that's the playstyle I want to adopt in this playthrough. Might not be like the most effective. I think pistols are pretty deadly, and since I took auto rifles, like that would probably be the best, honestly. Auto rifles are pretty powerful once you get to high levels. Or assault rifles, what are they called in this game? I'm so used to playing Destiny, where they're called auto rifles. I mean, I guess it really doesn't matter. It's an automatic weapon that shoots automatically. Hooray. Oh, whoops. Wrong way. Alright, what time we got? Alright. Oops, so it's been like 30 minutes. Although I am going to cut a few things out, like the elevators. Alright, but that's going to do it for the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in next time for more adventures on the Citadel. We're near the Asari Consort's chamber that we learned about a little bit ago. And if you want to get channel info and updates, you can follow me on Twitter @DefyShadows, or hit that subscribe button if you like what I do here. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.